An explosion rocks the area near the Panama Canal and the Bridge of the Americas. The explosion took place at the Panama Canal. There's already postings about the Panama Canal being closed. I want to put this out here, a quick, fast, dirty video just showing you what's going on in and around the Panama Canal. Let me just tell you, the Panama Canal is not closed. But we do have this large explosion. Come back here to this video, you can see a large gas explosion. That is a fireball of gas. That is not fuel going. I've been a firefighter for 20 years. I can tell you right now, that's a gas explosion. That is what triggered a cloud like that to happen, which makes the most sense once we look at the story and what is located right here by the bridge. So this story is out by B&O News. Explosion sets fuel trucks on fire near Panama Canal Bridge. 4 injured, 1 missing. Here you can see that fireball inundating the bridge and actually kind of covering it up here. It's quite a bit. This view you're getting is looking out toward the canal. You can see this buoy out here in the canal. You're looking toward the Pacific side of the Panama Canal. So a couple of notes here. The explosion set multiple fuel trucks on fire near a major bridge. That makes sense. Injuring 4 people, leaving another person missing. Fire was reported about 4:12 local time on Monday in the La Boca area of Balboa on the west side of Panama City. The firefighters said crews arrived to find 3 tanker trucks on fire and additional fuel tanks threatened. Fire officials said 2 people with second-degree burns were rescued from the scene, treated by firefighters. 2 firefighters also suffered first and second-degree burns. At least 5 emergency vehicles were working the scene, carrying out firefighting and cooling operations. All right, let's go over to marine traffic and take a look at where this is. All right, showing you marine traffic. This is the Panama Canal to get you oriented because it's a little bit disorienting if you don't know the Panama Canal. Panama Canal runs roughly north and south. The north end, the very top of the screen here, dumps out into the Caribbean Sea. So you're in the Caribbean and then you head up into the Atlantic. The south end dumps you out into the Gulf of Panama. That dumps you into the Pacific. So the canal has 6 locks, 3 on the south end, 2 on the north end. And this large water base right here is Gatun Lake. So that is the way you go. The Bridge of the Americas is located here at the southern end of the Panama Canal. So your lock system is right up here. You have a major terminal right here, and the area of the explosion was right here. Let's go ahead and shift over to satellite map right here. So here is the Bridge of the Americas. Here you can see all the vessels docked up here at the container terminals here, fueling terminals right here, and then there's a large fuel tank farm right here. We think the explosion, based on the angle and the imagery we saw, was right here. This gas facility right here. These smaller tanks hold gas, probably natural gas or propane of some kind. There are gas cylinders here, and we think the fire happened in this area. It makes the most sense for where it encumbered and hit the bridge right here. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out a bit here. You'll notice ships. This is the exact time, by the way. It's a 5-hour difference between UTC and Panama, so I got this rigged to 21:12 hours. And I'm going to go ahead and let it play. And you'll see that traffic is moving kind of normally through the Panama Canal at this time. Ships coming in, ships coming out. Really no appreciable difference here. While the bridge may be closed for road traffic, the bridge was not threatened enough to close it from shipping traffic. We're seeing vessels moving normally in and out of the canal. Zoom out here a little bit more. We see the normal ships coming in and out of the anchorage here to the south, making their approaches. You see the tugboats operating. Red are tankers, green are freighters. The light blue are the tugboats, which are ever present in and around the Panama Canal. And then you go up here, we've got ships transiting Gatun Lake, coming here to the north end of the canal. You're seeing ships transiting right here through the lock system. Remember, there are 3 lanes in the Panama Canal. You have the 2 older sets of locks right here at Gatun Lake, and then you have the much bigger locks over here, and this gets you out onto the lake up here at Gatun Lake. Panama Canal is a freshwater canal. It needs the fresh water from Gatun Lake to operate. So this explosion close to the Panama Canal causes a little bit of consternation here, obviously, but the good thing is we're still seeing ships move through the canal. So while the people may be arguing that, listen, another choke point is threatened, we're okay right now. However, the Panama Canal has experienced issues. We know that with low water over the past 2 years, where the Panama Canal went from a normal 32 to 36 ships a day going through it, went down to 22 ships. It takes you about half a day to go through the Panama Canal. I strongly recommend you don't do it in summertime. It's hot, it's nasty, lots of mosquitoes. This took you up to the live view right now. We can see the Panama Canal. And again, Bridge of the Americas here. This is not a live satellite view, so we don't really see smoke and flame. But what we are seeing is ship movements in and out. And you see a ship coming just out right now, and then other ships moving. So Panama Canal is open. So again, if you hear anything that the Panama Canal is shut, they may shut it down temporarily to do some bridge assessment, but right now traffic is flowing. So just want to give you that update. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, take a moment, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you'll be alerted about new videos as they come out. Leave a comment, share it across social media, and if you can, support the page. How do you do that? You hit the super thanks button down below or head on over to Patreon and become a monthly, yearly subscriber till our next explosion at the Panama Canal, which God knows can happen at any moment because, choke points are, just in the news everywhere. It's Panama, Suez, Bab el-Mandab, Strait of Hormuz. God knows what's next. Maybe we'll go to the Bosphorus and the Dardanelles or the Baltic, or who knows? I don't know. I'm hoping for the Drake Passage. Maybe we'll do a Drake Passage one. Until our next episode, Sal, signing off.